Today we're talking about the importance of resilience.
I love that topic. Resilient, Shrishti. Focus, 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 focus.
Food. I don't think what I was saying was related to what you were saying.
Okay. Kind of.
No.
Welcome to Redwood Bloom. Welcome to Redwood Bloom.
Welcome back to the series where we talk about issues that teenagers face through a teenage and an adult perspective. Today we're talking about the importance of resilience.
The reason why we wanted to focus on it also was because exams are coming and we can see the anxiety it generates. And I'm really fascinated by that one shift, how much impact that one shift can have on us. So,
Before we start, what is resilience?
I like that. So, if I look at resilience, it is more about my ability to bounce back. So, it's not about I fall, it's about me being able to learn and recover.
I mean, using that analogy, you can also think of it as after you fall, you're stronger after you fall because you heal. So you could also see it as that you're growing stronger after facing a failure.
And this is the time that if you learn as not everything is defining moment for you, there is no life beyond a exam fail or a friendship broken, or all of those are places where we can learn to use a little bit of help. And we wanted to talk about what can be done. So why do you think it is difficult for teenagers?
Your prefrontal cortex is not developed yet. So, your prefrontal cortex, which is needed for logical reasoning, hasn't been developed yet, and your amygdala is what plays a major part in your daily life. Things that are important, were important for us thousands of years ago, or like ages ago when we were still animal primates, isn't important to us anymore.
So what would you think? You as teenagers, or your tribe as teenagers can do?
When I'm not satisfied with my results from an exam, I would be very upset about it. But you taught me to see it as growth instead of a full stop. So instead of looking at it through, oh my god, this is the end of the world, thinking of it as, oh, what have I done wrong and what can I improve in the future? I would say because you see setbacks as stressors instead of ways to improve because your prefrontal cortex hasn't fully developed yet.
So what can we do? What kind of practical tips we should be providing that we have practiced that can help you in seeing setbacks not as full stops?
So something that we have done is trying to rewrite a scenario. Okay, so we're just going to use exams because exams are coming. I haven't done well in an exam. Oh, I'm failing. Instead of looking at it like that, you could say, what could I have improved to make sure that in the next exam I'm better? Is it my preparation? Is it the way I wrote the exam? What about it could I change? So that is moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is where you're set. You do not change.
You're done.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
One other thing that comes up in my coaching practice, at least a lot, is the question and say, if it was your friend who came back and said, I'm done for life, would you say, yeah, you're done for life, Or
No,
you would
because
see
it's
the
your
different.
friend.
Yeah. So what would you want to do to yourself? Why can't you do it to yourself like that?
I mean, I think it's hard to see yourself that way because with your friend, it's a different person altogether and you hold so much for them. And I mean, I don't know, you just gotta get comfortable with yourself. I feel like you have to understand yourself a little more to be comfortable with saying,
Self-compassion?
yeah, with being self compassionate because Your friend is a different being and you have so much affection and trust toward them while you wouldn't have the same for yourself. And coming to terms with yourself is gonna take a lot more time
And a lot more practice.
and a lot more practice. And we're still teenagers, so it's okay to mess up and not be self-compassionate, but thinking of yourself as like being a little more compassionate with yourself and not beating yourself up for something could help. You would become more resilient because you'd focus on improving instead of being stopped by a wall that is not going to matter in a few years.
And that wall is actually you and your thoughts.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, right? So the other thing that can also work when you are hitting a wall, as Shrishti said, is taking support. Seek a friend, seek an adult. Yeah. Come back to us for the videos and say, okay, what are we telling about it? And how is it that, is there a perspective change that comes in when you listen to someone else, if they are talking to you as a friend? And it feels like I'm done. Going back and seeing getting up as just the one step. You do not have to build the whole journey of growth in front of you as a story before you get up and stand up. Because the problems have a way of growing hands and legs and tentacles when none of that exists, right?
Resilience isn't a skill, it's not something that you're born with, but it's more of the way that you perceive problems. And because that can change, you can always change it and improve it. So you don't have to when you find something overwhelming, instead of seeing it as a stressor, see it as something that can help you grow.
We would like to hear back from you on what are the things that you would like to do in next 2
hours, next 2 days, and next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we got it right. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.